On court number 3, men's doubles, match number 25. Thun Hao and Thoungthongkam of Malaysia versus Tai of China. The umpire is Richard Bradley of New Zealand and the service judge Carol Dennison of Australia.
Sydney, look at that. One of the beautiful sights as we look at the Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge in the background. We are in the Harbour City, Australia's very famous Sydney, for the Star Australian Open Badminton Championships for 2014. And we've enjoyed a women's quarter-final so far, Jill, and the action continues. We move into a mixed doubles quarter-final. And
yes, and looking at the Destination Dubai Super Series ranking, well, no change in the top 3 after the Indonesia Premier Super Series, and that's despite Zhang Nang and Zhao Yunlei, the Olympic champions, losing in the first round in Jakarta. The big movers, of course, were Jochen Fischer-Nielsen and Christina Pedersen, winners in Indonesia, up from 7 to number 4.
And we await our teams in this mixed doubles quarter-final. And this should be a very competitive match.
Led out by the Malaysian pair of Chan Peng-soon and Li Pei-jing. The quarter-final we're about to watch is for the right to play against the Germans, Michael Fuchs and Birgit Michels, who in that very first round beat the Danish pair that I was talking about just a moment ago, Jochen Fischer-Nielsen and Christina Pedersen. So the Danes winners last week, out first round this week against the Germans. So the Germans, I'm quite certain, will be somewhere in the stadium about to watch this quarter-final encounter. The Malaysian pair of Chan Peng-soon and Li Pei-jing come about as a partnership, really because of a sad injury to Chan Peng-soon's regular partner, Go Liu Ying, who's had to undergo a knee operation. In fact, I hear from a colleague of mine that in fact she's undergone operations on both knees, which is terribly worrying indeed. But certainly we all wish her well for a full and speedy recovery. So there's Sukhit Prapakamol, 34 years of age, from Chonburi in Thailand. He and his partner, well, to say they're veterans I think would probably be a little unkind of me, but they are certainly one of the older combinations on the world stage. Been very highly ranked, number 2 in the world, 23 weeks in total as world number 2s. Sukhit Prapakamol and Thoungthongkam, they're number 5 seeds here. So obviously for the Malaysians, this is a tall order. So the Malaysian pair will Li Pei-jing, she's 21 years of age, Chan Peng-soon 26, born in Penang. don't think we should pay much attention to the Malaysians' world ranking at the moment, which is down 1 place this week to number 65, because they've only played 6 tournaments towards that world ranking. And quite frankly, until you have 10 tournaments, at least 10 tournaments, you don't get a realistic reflection of a player or pair's standard. So I don't think it's unkind to say that the Malaysians have benefited from the withdrawal of one pair. But let's look at the number 5 seeds. Number 8 in the world at the moment, Sukhit Prapakamol and Sara Lee Thoungthongkam. Sara Lee turning 35 exactly 2 weeks ago. Twice World Championship bronze medalist, but you have to go back to 2005 and 2006 for those bronze medals. You really are one of those pairs in world terms that nobody wants to meet, because they're always a good pair and you never quite know what you're going to get with Sukhit Prapakamol.
Our officials, Trish Grubb and Susan Taylor, the service judge. And they do a great job. We should give them a rap, all the officials.
Yeah, they volunteer their time. But what's very good is that the BWF, the Badminton World Federation, bring court officials from all corners of the globe to every single one of their Super Series events to ensure neutrality for virtually all of the matches. And that is not an easy task, I can assure you. So as far as this pair is concerned, the Thailand pair, well, they had a tough old battle yesterday against Lu Kai and Huang Yaxiong of China. Dropped the second game, despite having 2 game points for a 2-game to love victory in that second round match, but needed to go the full distance, an hour and 11 minutes before they got through. Malaysians were far more comfortable. Just 29 minutes for their second round encounter against Philip Chu and Jamie Subandi of America.
Chan Ping Sun,
21-17, 21-11 that one.
Malaysia. On my left, Sukhit Prapakamol, Sara Lee Thoungthongkam, Thailand. Sara Lee Thoungthongkam to serve to Chan Ping Sun. Love all, play.
So the number 5 seeds, Sukhit Prapakamol and Sara Lee Thoungthongkam from Thailand, getting this quarter-final underway. Not surprisingly, this is the first encounter between these 2 pairs. I say not surprisingly, because of course the Malaysians are such a relatively new partnership.
Out.
Though serve is short.
Service over, 1 all.
Well, as far as Chan Peng Soon is concerned, there he is. Beaten finalist here 2 years ago, playing with his partner who's recovering from injury, Go Liu Ying.
3-1.
Promising start.
Good defence by the Malaysians. Sukhit Prapakamol. Well, to me, he's such a delightful player to watch, because in between rallies, he just wanders around the court as if he hasn't a care in the world. And then come the rally, just springs into action. Comes out with some outrageous shots.
Look at that!
The lifts were getting shorter and shorter.
Sara Lee.
I tell you what, he loves getting off the feet and in the air. we go, let's have a look at this.
Yeah, he's only hitting from that half-court area. Got what it deserved, but he is such an athletic player. Very dynamic and athletic in his style. Good placement of the smash too.
They're in control at the moment.
Saw that Lai Pei-jing was committed to the backhand defence, therefore hit down her forehand side.
Service over.
Net cord help there.
2-6.
Oh my goodness, that is shocking. What on earth?
Service over.
Did they change their minds? What on earth was that?
2.
He must have changed his mind. Look how loose that is. That is just, well, they know it too.
Yeah. Reaction said it all, really. Long. It's quite an exhibition at the moment here
8.
from this pair.
2.
Great jump again. Oh,
Oh.
it's perfect.
Every millimetre of the court used
9.
then.
2.
Great finish.
Ten. 2.
10-2.
On court 2, men's singles match number 26, Solomon Ho of Korea versus William Brown of China.
Yeah, that's better from the Malaysians. Doubles is so much about the attacking play. Serve, return and third shot is absolutely critical. And that tends to set up the tone of the rally. So if you can get in a good serve, try and anticipate the third shot. Oh dear.
Service over. 11-3. Interval.
11-3 it is, and our pair from Thailand are in control of this quarterfinal.
Oh, I'm sure the Thailand coach will be fairly happy with them at the moment, rightly so. As I said earlier, you never know what you're going to get with them, but at the moment, you're getting some good badminton. Very much in control.
If you're at the opposite end of the court, what do you say to your pair?
Court 1, 20
They've
seconds.
got to start serving well for a start.
20 seconds.
As I say, those first 3 shots, they've not been doing that well.
See if they can turn things around.
Three. Play.
Well, a very handsome lead indeed. 8-point advantage for the number 5 seed, Suket Prapakamol and Sarali Thoungthongkam. Well, it's interesting in that
Service over.
mid-game interval, Thailand coach,
11.
quick word with his players, then went and sat back on the coach's bench. The Malaysian coach spending very much more time. Yeah, he looks quietly smug, doesn't he? Looks as if he's very confident in his players. Oh my goodness me, what was that from Sukin?
Service
I love his
over.
agility as well.
12.
You know, he just
4.
zips around the court and you just don't know where he's going to bob up.
Oh my goodness. That's a sign of confidence, isn't it? Top spin.
Service
Yeah,
over.
directing things on court at the same
5.
time.
12. Play.
Now let's see if Lai Pei-jing get a better serve this time. Dear, dear me, well there you are. That's what the problem is.
13. 5.
Well in control here.
5.
Yeah, I think that Lai Pei-jing was right to try and take on the net there. Just wasn't good enough.
15. 5. Let. Service over. 6. 15.
I'd thrown the flick. No.
Power.
No, I don't think they varied the serve enough. That was another one out
16.
wide
6.
from Chan Peng-soon. And from that moment on, they seem to be on the defensive, the Malaysians. Just do not understand those tactics at all. Look at their defensive position, far too far back in court.
So Kit, let Sarah Lee to serve.
And on the back foot and retreating.
The umpire just pointing out that they're in the wrong formation. It's Sarah Lee to serve. Well spotted by Trish Gubb, our umpire from New Zealand. Serving
Service
errors
over.
are catching.
7. 16.
Oh dear, that was loose as well. Yeah, good pressure.
Service over. 17. 7. Service over.
That's a very,
8,
very good return of
17.
serve. But you have to wonder whether it was a bit loose from Sarah Lee. Left ankle heavily strapped. I didn't see that last week with Sarah Lee. Yeah, well taken. Have an explanation for that. They didn't play last week.
Service over. 18. 8.
They played in Japan. They didn't play last week. What am I like?
Oh.
Yeah, that's nice.
Well, up goes the hand to apologise for almost hitting your opponent.
Service over. 9. 18.
Yeah, that's the way. Block the shuttle, get yourself into the net, and then Malaysians the opportunity to attack. Ah, that's the way. Stand your ground. Well played
10,
from Lai
18.
Peijing. There's the block. She's looking for the net shot return. I'd like to see her taking a little higher than that, but she did well.
Service over. 19, 10.
Just to close it out here.
Oh, it's a lovely serve. No, it's going wide. Look at his body language.
Service over.
knew it,
11, 19.
I don't care, made the error. Have a little look at the other court, Sarah Lee. They're so relaxed in between points, it's just extraordinary.
Play.
Great rally.
Service over. 20. Game point 11.
Oh, yes. Too good. And that is game 21-11
First game
to
won
the
by
tie
Prapakamol
combination
and Sarah Lee
of
Thoungthongkam,
Prapakamol and
21-11.
Thoungthongkam. "14 minutes, Jill, for the first game."
Yeah, a little one-sided, in all honesty. Got off to such a good start. Thailand pair.
You spoke about Phuket's casual nature, and we'll have a look at some of the highlights coming up shortly of just how he performs and their combination. But are they just as liable to go cold as well?
I think it's a distinct possibility. They are variable, I think
Yes.
is the right expression.
And we are back for the second game of this mixed doubles quarterfinal. A position in the semi-finals awaits. And of course, we are in Sydney, and this is the Star Australian Badminton Championships for 2014 and Sydney. It's a lovely place to visit. Look at the magnificent Sydney Harbour Bridge, and in the background, our very own Opera House. Some of the wonderful sights that you will see when you come visit Sydney. And Jill, you're loving it here, aren't you?
Play.
Yeah, it's great to be here, and as I said earlier, it's just fabulous that the Super Series has come to somewhere other than just Europe and
Service
Asia.
over. 1, love.
Want to go to America next,
Next.
I think.
Put that on the calendar.
And what about Africa? Let's take it global.
What have the players' reactions been to coming to Australia?
Oh, they've loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. And the whole idea that badminton is becoming more global. is so supported by the players. We can see that from the entry here at the Australian Open. There's so many top-class players, and when you consider 3 Super Series on the bounce, 3 Super Series in 3 weeks, and you've still got the top players and the very best saying, we want to come down, we want to play all 3 tournaments. Yeah, that's impressive. It shows what it means.
Fantastic. And we're pretty good hosts, we like to think.
Yeah, I've had a good time so far.
Let's call that in.
Soodket Prapakamol, a challenge.
Ooh,
Sideline.
challenge from Soodket. Oh, I'm not sure that tactically, when you're only allowed 2 challenges per match, per pair, 2 unsuccessful challenges, that is. So it's very similar to tennis, where players are given 3 challenges per set. Here we go. Ooh, that's in. Good call, line judge. I tell you, line judges, it's very rarely that they get it wrong.
Soodket.
That's a really good call when you look at that.
3, 1.
So now the Thailand pair will only have 1 challenge remaining. And the whole tactical use of these challenges now, I think, comes into play. But
Service over.
I'm a great believer that now we've got Hawkeye, now we've got the system working, I think we need more challenges, because I don't think 2 challenges per match is enough. I think we need 2 challenges per game, and then perhaps an extra challenge if we go to 20 all. So if you go beyond 20 all, because I think players are scared at the moment. We have this wonderful technology with Hawkeye. Why on earth aren't we using it more? And the players are happy with it. The players are delighted with it. And everybody's happy to use Hawkeye and the whole system that's been used as the definitive judgment on whether the line judge has been right or wrong. There are no arguments.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Is it the establishment worried about delays in the game?
Maybe. I think that's really, I think personally, I haven't spoken to any of the officials, but I would have thought that they needed to see that the system was up and running and working well before they allowed too many challenges. And I think now that they've seen how well it does work, it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I think that hopefully they might consider increasing the number of challenges.
And you know what I find interesting as well is the crowd reaction when they see it. Isn't that fabulous?
Well, yes, because like tennis, it involves the crowd. It's shown on the giant screen in the arena here. It's been shown yesterday on the giant screen with challenges. So, you know, everybody gets involved. Everybody is waiting, eager to see what Hawkeye has to say. I think it's a wonderful step forward as far as our sport is concerned.
And again, it's not an indictment on the officialdom, because you're going to get these things wrong. When we have a look at it, like some of them are a blade of grass or the width of a feather.
Yeah. Well, we're all human. We make mistakes, but you know, the fact is, for the players are playing professionally. There's fantastic prize money here in Australia. It matters that sport is correct and fair, and with this system, it means that the right and fair decision is made if there has been a human error. For goodness sake, how many times have we talked so far about players making an error on court? Everybody makes mistakes. It's nothing against line judges. It's just a way for us to take the sport forward and make it fairer.
7-4.
Thailand again taking control. 7-4, second game.
No, it's going wide. Yeah. Can see what he was trying to do tactically.
5-7.
Just the wrong execution.
Yeah, the use of the mid-court area where in doubles you push the shuttle to make sure it gets past the front court player, but soft enough, like that one, that it lands in front of the rear court player. Standard tactics in doubles. Yeah, good reading. Well played, Sara Lee. Came forward at exactly the right moment.
8-5.
It's a lovely shot here to kill the point.
Yeah, she's very close to hitting the net there, but controlled the racket head well. Oh, well taken. Yeah.
Great point.
9-5.
Yeah, just brushing the shuttle off the top of the tape there, Sara Lee Thoungthongkam.
Wide.
10-5.
There's a good smash
Service
from
over.
Chan Peng-soon.
6-10. Play.
Oh, it's beautiful. What a delightful little block there from
7-10.
Lai Pei-jing. Now, the more she can stand her ground like that at the front of the court, but the only reason she can stay her ground is if her partner is doing the right thing from the back of the court, in other words, hitting in a downward direction. If he's not, then she's in big trouble.
Service over. 11-7 interval.
And the Thai pair still in control. 11-7 they lead. I've got to say the Malaysians have been a lot more competitive and haven't got off to that dreadful start they did in the first game.
Yeah, well, that was really a bit of a nightmare for them. 11-3 down at the mid-game interval in the first game. 4 points better off here in the second, but it's still a deficit that they really, really need to
Court
close
1,
down.
20 seconds.
Sukit, it looks as if he's in a training session.
He's just happy.
Yeah, he's a real character. Off court as well. He's a great character to know, great character for the team.
$11-7. Circuit.
Mixed doubles
11-7.
quarterfinals action here at the Star Australian
Play.
Open Badminton Championships for 2014.
Oh, good return of serve. Well, the return
Service over.
was a net cord. It was the perfect net
8-11.
shot, hit the top of the tape and trickled over.
Can they get a run going?
Oh, that was going wide, surely. Oh, what a rally.
Seeing every part of the court here.
Oh, complete mishit from Thoungthongkam.
9-11.
Okay, let's have a look at it. Oh, he's off balance. He's hitting it late. I think he thought that was going a bit higher than it did. Oh, great return of serve.
Service over. 12-9.
On these. 12-9, having taken the first game, 21-11.
Oh, that was going out as well. Look at that delightful block, though, from Sara Lee.
13.
A real commitment
9.
to the injection of pace from Thoungthongkam Prapakamol. Outside the court area there.
That was a lovely way to finish the point, wasn't it? Interception, and no one could get to it. Get that back.
Service over.
I think there was slight hesitation between the two Thailand players,
13.
unsure who was going to take it. No, I think it should have been Thoungtham's.
Yeah,
Play.
there was that moment of hesitation. You see that on the replay. They sort of half looked at each other, didn't they? Well done, Sara Lee.
Service over. 14-10.
Look where his feet are landing. That's always an indication of whether the lift or clear has been deep in court, and you could see that was woefully short, jumping from inside the double service line. So Malaysian pair, if they are going to lift, have got to lift a little deeper. That was short as well.
15-10.
Once again, Thoungtham's jump, spectacular, but nowhere near the back line. That was the right idea.
16-10.
Wrong execution.
They're in control here.
Next.
Yeah, it's good pressure.
Service
The
over.
Malaysians.
11.
I just sense that it's now or
16.
never as far as the Malaysian pair are concerned. Got to start making inroads. Got to start closing this gap. 5-point deficit at the moment.
See what they can do here.
Next.
that is just his trademark shot.
Service over.
Sukhit
17-11.
Prapakamol, big leap in the air, opens the shoulders, looks as if he's going to thunder down the smash. Back he goes, and then suddenly checks that racket at the last moment to play the deceptive drop shot. Good rally. Yeah. Well, one of the rare occasions that Chan Peng-soon has played his partner into the rally, set her up at the net.
12-17.
Straight smash down the line. Can only be a straight reply. And therefore, Lai Pei-jing ready and waiting. Oh yeah, clever. And all of a sudden, Chan Peng-soon has come alive.
13,
My goodness, he's
17.
moving quicker. He's taking the shuttle earlier. He's being more positive in his choice of shot. Why on earth wasn't he doing that earlier?
Service fault called.
He's called. Struck above the waist, says our service judge, Susan Taylor.
Service over. 18-13.
No. I get surprised all the time that the players aren't called more often for striking the shuttle above the waist. Yeah, good attacking play, and of course we should
Service
remember
over.
that the waist,
14,
as defined
18.
in badminton, is not what you and I would call the waist. It's below the lowest rib.
Right.
So if they look high to you and me, that's because the definition of a waist. Goodness me,
Right.
I have to change my dress size.
Service
You'd be
over.
flat out finding a rib on me.
19-14.
This has been impressive, this quarter-final so far from the Thailand pair. Another gap found, another winner. We're just 2 points away from a place in the semi-final. Oh, look at that. Yeah, well played.
Service
Well,
over.
21-year-old
15,
Lai Pei-jing
19.
just doesn't mean enough of it in the match as far as the Malaysians are concerned. Real commitment coming forward from the Malaysian youngster.
Fault.
Yeah, she was trying to do the right thing.
Service over.
Rather
20.
see that than
Match point,
trying to do the wrong
15.
thing. Okay, didn't work on that occasion. So 5 game point opportunities for the number 5 seeds from Thailand. Match point
That'll be
opportunities.
it.
Game.
That'll do.
That was it. They pushed it wide, and the Thai pair are through to the semi-finals. Say thank you to their fans. 21-11, 21-15 in 36 minutes. The thumbs up. Well, that's the way you like to win a quarter-final and progress into a semi-final of such a prestigious tournament.
Yeah, just 36 minutes. Not that much energy needed. Considering their first 2 rounds were both 3 games, I think Sukhit Prapakamol and Thoungthongkam will be mighty happy to have an easier match.
And this is the way they did it. A couple of little stumbles along the way. But Sudkit was sensational. Some of his play. Sara Lee too, combined. And they finish it off in style.
So there you can see two of our quarterfinals already completed. Next up is women's singles, the number 10 and 11 ranked players in the world. The World Championship bronze medalist PV Sindhu from India against the European champion Carolina Marin. Men's singles will follow that, and the former World Junior champion Kento Momoto against Tomi Sugiyato. And we finish off with men's doubles. To try and Sudkit